Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Tiff. Today's Get Ready With Me is going to be featuring all of my favorite products. Let's get started. Starting off with this, I'm going to refresh my face. I feel like my skin is always dry, so we're gonna start my favorite, all-time favorite, Clinique Moisture Surge Face Mist. Honestly, a lifesaver, but we're just going to do a little bit. Just put the face spray on. Now I want to move on to concealer. So for concealer, I do not wear foundation. I think foundation is way too heavy for my skin, but I use concealer. I use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. This one is in the shade Fair 20 Neutral. It is a good concealer for if you guys want like a sheer to medium coverage. It's amazing. I love it. It's so lightweight, but I only use a little bit, you guys, and I go in with brushes. This is also another one of my favorite products. It is the Manji brushes. They're honestly like a dupe for the Hourglass brushes. I feel like they're so good quality and they're not that expensive. I got these on Amazon. I've definitely seen them for cheaper on TikTok shop, so please check your sources. When I got these, they were like what, $30, $40, but I feel like I definitely seen them on TikTok shop for like $13, $20, so I'm not sure. Like, you see how high, like, it's so perfect. Like, I genuinely love it. And I love to use brushes to kind of blend things out. I think they come in a set of 20, and then like you can pick if you want them to come in a bag or a box. So I kind of semi-brush them out, and then I use a foundation brush. Both compact foundation brush and blend everything out. Going in with contour, I like to use, this is a new fave, the Sachi Beauty Contour Stay and Stick. It's amazing. It like twists like this up here, and then I literally just put it on to contour my cheeks out a little differently. Usually I put it on top of it, but I've been putting it at the bottom, and then just a little bit on the top. Chin, as always, going in with the brush, an angled compact brush. I actually love these brushes. Like, you see how beautiful that blends out and is so natural. Now we're going to blush. Another Sachi Beauty product is the Cheek Stain in I'm Guilty number 3. It's another like one of these sticks. These are so fun to, like, I don't know. Blush placement too. We're just gonna do it right here. And I don't do a lot. These things are pigmented. I'm gonna blend this out. And I feel like with the Sachi products, you have to use brushes or you can use your fingers. I don't think a sponge is going to be like as good. Like, look how pretty that is. I love it so much. YSL Make Me Blush blushes. Really like this one. This one is in shade 44. The same color. It's like a little pinky color. Going in with a little fluffy angled brush. These are really pigmented, so take a little bit and I actually put the excess on here and then just pat it really lightly. Pat it on. Then another one of my fave bronzers, the NYX Butter Melt bronzers. I use like this little brush right here, and you see I already hit pan with this. I literally love this stuff. And we pat right down here with the Co Beauty Flawless Pressed Powder. I like this. The only complaint I'll have, it has the slightest flashback, or like, what is it, like white cast? I know it's a pressed powder, but like in pictures it kind of comes off a little bit too much. Anyways, we're going to move on to eyes. You guys already know my all-time favorite eyelash curler, the Shiseido eyelash curler. Like, she is the best thing ever to happen to me, and it is great for people that have flatter eyes because it's made for the Asian eye bowl. You see how flat that is? So if you go on Amazon, right? And you buy like a little box of eyelash, I don't know what eyelash, like, refills. They're like these little things right here. Switch these out every other week. I try to do every other week or every other month. It just depends on how much you use it, and it will curl your lashes so much better. And for the people that don't know, okay, the girlies that are usually on here, they know that I have a tendency of pulling out my eyelashes. I haven't been doing that, and my eyelashes are growing back, and it's amazing. It's wonderful, beautiful, Gorgina. Even when I was really stressed, I did not pull out my eyelashes. Another tip I have for you guys is actually to curl your bottom lashes. If you have thick, juicy, luscious bottom lashes, please curl your bottom lashes. It like helps so much. Honestly, you just flip it and it's kind of scary at first. There is definitely a learning curve. I definitely hurt myself like the first couple times doing it, but now I do it like a pro. She is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, okay? The Romad Better Than palette in 04 Dusty Frog. She is definitely a runner-up, okay? She is a complete matte palette, and you can see I hit pan with a lot of the colors, like slowly making my rounds. She's my all-time favorite. She's good for like beginner, okay? You can do a lot of looks with just one eyeshadow palette. But she got beat by the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I recently got this and it has quickly became my favorite. Look at the packaging. One, look how cute this is. She has the little heart. Oh, beautiful Gorgina. These colors, oh, I literally love them. But the lore behind this is that this was discontinued and then they brought it back in the original packaging. And she's hefty. She's heavy. Like, ever since the day I got her, I used her every single day. There's not been a day where I haven't used her. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush right here and I'm going in with this shade Cashmere Bunny. We're gonna put this all over our eyes as a base. I've been really inspired by this one actress. I think she's Japanese. Don't know her name. See her everywhere on Pinterest. Insert picture here. But I've been doing this makeup look for like every single freaking day ever since I got this palette. After that, I'm gonna go in and take this Sexpresso, little bit, like tiniest bit. And I focus that in the middle, right here. Middle, and then you kind of blend it out. Trust the process, guys. Now that we're done with that, we're going to tightline. Drumroll for eyeliner of the year, but this is the NYX eye pencil in the shade Black Brown. I love her so much, and my eyes water like crazy when I eyeline, and she does not smudge. No. And I wore her all day. I did my makeup at like, 8 a.m. in the morning. I ran all my errands, I did all of that. My makeup was still intact. She's like the perfect in between of like soft and hard. So she's not too soft, she's not too hard. I tightline my whole upper lash line. And then for the bottom, I tightline only like the inner corner. Going back in with Sexpresso and an angled brush, I am going to smoke it out. You're gonna turn your brush from sideways to like vertical, and you're just gonna run that across. That's how you get like that smoky effect. Now we're going to take a smaller dense brush and I'm going to use the color Push Up and Silk Teddy. I like to mix these two like so, and then I just run it on the bottom lash line. And then I go in with Silk Teddy and I put that in the inner corner. And then I also run it up right here. That is the eyeshadow. Favorite mascara, but it is the Heroin Make Micro Mascara in black. I recently got the brown one and it's so amazing, so wonderful, so beautiful, so Regina. Like, I love it. I love her so much. This is also another Japanese brand. With a lot of the mascara I use in the Western brands, it like weighs down my lashes, but with this one it doesn't, and I actually love it so much. Like, she never weighs down my eyelashes. My eyelashes stay curled all day. Like, even when I go to the gym, okay, my eyelashes stay intact. And this is a tubing mascara, so it would not run. I think a close dupe to this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. It's similar formula, similar brush, similar feel. I would say it's like a good dupe for it. It is a very thin formula, so if you want that dramatic effect, I would not go for this. You can achieve it with this, but you will have to like layer on multiple layers of it, and that can get kind of annoying. Okay, now when I go in and do my eyebrows, I use two eyebrow products. They're both from e.l.f. and it's this duo is my favorite. I'm gonna take everything off. How I do this, okay? I brush out my brows first. I fill them in and then I go in with the gel, and my eyebrows are back to being not shaped well. In the process of growing them out, so obviously it's gonna look a little weird. So you see how like easy that was to fill it in? I love that. And I really love it when my brows are really bushy at the top. Like, that's, like, my favorite part, is, like, it looks really full. Like, do you guys ever think, like, you know how, like, beauty trends, they, like, come and go? Do you guys think the unibrow is gonna be in again? Because I think that unibrows were in at one point. Did you guys ever think about that stuff? I think about that stuff all the flippin' time. Because I'm just like, ooh, what if that beauty trend comes back? Maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't. That's the brows. That's the brows. Ooh. I try to be like this cutesy demure person online, but I can't. I take this brush and I bend it, and then I like just dip it in these things, and I brush out my eyebrows. And this stuff is potent, okay? It is real strong. Just need a little bit. It goes a very long way. You do not need a lot. I love me a bushy brow. This brow always looks better than this one. Sometimes this one looks better, but I think today this one looks better. Now we're gonna do highlight. My favorite highlight, the Dior Forever Glow Luminizer. I love her. This is in the shade Pink Halo. She is so beautiful, and she is a soft light highlighter. What does that mean? That means that she is not like a bright in your face highlighter. This is the Revolution Diamond Glow highlighter. I'll show you guys a difference. This is also a runner-up, but I'll show you guys a difference of what a soft light highlighter is. So we're gonna swatch her. This is the Revolution one. This is not a soft light highlighter. We're gonna swatch the Dior one using a clean finger. That is the difference. This is a soft light one. This is better suited for camera. This is better suited for real life and more natural glowy look. It's really important to know the difference between them, because that's why sometimes a lot of people are like, oh, I bought this highlighter and it's not as bright as I thought it would be. It's not blinding. It's probably because, well, many reasons, but it could be because it sucks, but it also could be it's meant to be like a soft light highlighter, not like heavy lighting, stuff like that. I used a little fluffy brush. You don't need a lot, okay? I just put a little bit here. Nose bridge. See where that is? I put that right there, so. Then right underneath the brow, a little bit. You see how it's very soft. It's not in your face, and it only shows, like, there's no white cast or anything. I love it. And then we're going on to lips. I have a couple lip products I love. We have 3 runner-ups, okay? This is the Black Honey Lippy. It went viral a couple years ago. I still use it to this day. It's so amazing. I love her. She's a really good, like, on-the-go type lippy. I have this in my bag all the time. Then I have the Dior Lips Addict one, like a purple. I think this is in the shade Blackberry. I love me a good like brown or a good purple. And then this is the YSL Lip Shine one this is in Scenic Brown. It's a very nice color. What color am I going to use today? These two are the winners for sure. I mixed these two. These ones are not that affordable, but I recommend. So I want to go in with Scenic Brown first. Just do a little bit. I like to add like a little bit of purple in. That's the look. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I recommend all the products I use in this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.